Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this card making tutorial. This is the lovely birthday card we're making today, featuring the beautiful butterflies hybrid bundle from Stampin Up. It's a really simple card, but I just love how it turned out, and it's basically just die cutting and embossing with a little bit of stamping here. So let me show you how to make this. I'm going to start off with our stamping. So I've got a scrap here of basic white cardstock. And we're going to be doing this time in Blackberry Bliss. So I've got my Blackberry Bliss here. And this is the stamp set, Beautiful Butterflies. You've got a lot of images and sentiments. But we're just going to go here for Happy Birthday. So let's take that out now. And then I'm just going to use my grid paper to line this up. So there we go. That should do. Got paper sticking to me, and then just going to ink this up nicely. My ink pad needs to be re-inked, so I have to give it a really good ink. I'm going to go down and just hold that over it for a few seconds and up. Yeah, that'll do. So I'm going to cut that out using the matching dies. I'm going to use, you can see here you've got these dies. I'm going to use this die here to cut it out. I'm also going to cut out the butterflies here from Bubble Bath and Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to use the embossing folder with some Bubble Bath. So I'm going to do all of that and I'll see you back. Okay, so everything is die cut out, so we're going to try and stick things together now. So I've die cut my butterfly from Bubble Bath cardstock, and I'm just going to use my reverse tweezers, and then I've got the base here of Blackberry Bliss, and I'm just going to use a fine tip glue. At least it's working now. I just had to wash out the tip. After a while, just doesn't matter how many times you make sure you clean the nib and everything else. Sometimes you just have to degunk it properly, which for me means just submerging it in some water and then using the pin just to get rid of all the dried glue. Okay, I don't want too much, we don't want it splodging everywhere, so that'll be enough as good as a feast. And we're just going to use this to place this down on our base. Now I've just remembered I forgot to cut out his body, so my little butterfly has no body, so I better go and cut that out for him. Also out of Bubble Bath cardstock. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we have his little body, or her little body, whatever, and just going to put some glue. My glue came off in one go, and I'm just going to place this where I want it. The tweezers really helps to get it into position without getting glue all over your fingers. Put this back on and put the pin back in, and then I just use some kitchen towel to clean my silicone sheet. It's a very well used piece of kit, I can tell you that. Okay, so now we've got our little butterfly made, so let's assemble our card. Our card base here is Blackberry Bliss, so that's a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. Then I'm going to put a bit of glue on the back here. I'm just going to use my Tombow, tried and tested Tombow, favourite glue. Okay, it's working nicely today, that's good. And then I'm going to stick this on the front now. In the inside you can put a piece of basic white as well for the insert. I didn't bring up one with me, but you can do that. And then we're just going to place our butterfly here. Now our embossing folder actually also will emboss the die cuts if you want to. I haven't chosen to do that today, so I'm going to place it exactly where that butterfly is. So I'm just going to lift the wings slightly here. Just going to use my fingers to lift my wings. And what I want to do is put some dimensionals on my wings so that they look as if they're flapping away. So I'm going to put a few down here. And I'm actually going to put 2 layers of dimensionals, so it has some really good dimension on it. So I'm going to take the backings off. Get rid of those, and then I'm going to put a second layer of dimensionals just on the top. I love butterflies. I've always loved butterflies. I remember as a little girl had to do a project on butterflies for school, and I went to see a friend of my mother's, and she had this lovely book on butterflies. And I never ever forgot that project or the names of the butterflies I learned in the project. It's just amazing what sticks with you sometimes from schooling and what flies out the window, but that stuck with me. And I always love it when you see the butterflies fluttering around the garden, doing their thing. Such beautiful creatures. Okay, so I've got the backings off that, and then I am just going to put a little bit of glue here in the centre to stick down. So let's just put this here. And the wings really look as if they're taking flight there. Isn't that lovely? You can see all the dimension really nicely, I think. I don't know if you can see it on camera. You can certainly see it in real life. I'll take our sentiment that says happy birthday. We're just going to place it here. So last time I popped this up, this time I think I'm going to just leave it flat. It's really up to you what you want to do. And just going to put that there, like that. Happy birthday. And then I've got some pearls here, these iridescent pearls I'm trying to use up. So I'm going to use some of these, and I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool because these are so small and fiddly. And your take your pick tool makes this so easy to do. I'm going to put 2 on the antenna, and then I'm just going to scatter a few around. I'm going to stick to the small ones for this project. I'm just going to scatter a few around, as I said. And one more, I think. I don't have one there. Where did that go? I heard something. So let's put that down there. Lovely jubbly. Okay. So there we have our 2 butterfly cards. This is Azure Afternoon and Balmy Blue, and here you've got Bubble Bath and Blackberry Bliss. You can tell me which you prefer. So thank you for joining me today for this card making tutorial featuring the beautiful butterflies bundle from Stampin' Up. I hope you enjoyed the project. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click on that subscribe button. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.